Howdy y'all, my name is Outlaw, and I will be reading one of my articles titled America is Crazy Now, but Not for the Reasons You May Think. If you enjoy my video, please give it a like and share it. And of course, also give my original article 50 claps on Medium and follow me there. And if you really like my content, please consider donating to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi. Or you can always buy something from my merch store. As we see America turn more and more towards chaos, people have begun to come up with reasons as to why that might be. However, most of the excuses given are just wrong. For example, a YouTuber who goes by the name of Whatifalthist, it's a bizarre name, I don't know why, but anyways, that's the YouTuber's name. He gives a few reasons why he believes the country has gone crazy. The first reason Whatifalthist, I guess that's his name, gives is that wealth inequality has increased and that wages have stagnated. He says the size of the upper class's ability has increased, but the lower class's ability has increased the most. A lower class family today has more luxuries than a millionaire had from the early 1900s. People today have access to reliable and cheap transportation, they have information at their fingertips, enough food to never go hungry, medicine to cure most common ailments, air conditioning to keep their homes cool during the hot summer, and heating to keep their homes warm during frigid winters. Today's middle and lower class are the richest they have ever been, and richer than the richest men from 100 years ago. Whatifalthist says that wages have also stagnated and that productivity has greatly increased. This is technically true. However, wages have increased and the quality of life continues to increase as the years go by. Now, yes, people are considerably fatter today than they were 100 or even 50 years ago, but that's not because they don't have a choice. They have choices. The problem is they choose unhealthy lifestyles because they're given that opportunity. Now, as for productivity, that has gone up, and considerably so, but not because of workers. It's actually because of innovations made in the market with better tools and systems. Today's life is much better than anyone's in the past, and to pretend that we are somehow worse off is just wrong. Most of the problems like medical and college tuition costs are caused not by capitalism, but because of government regulation and interventionism. Same thing can be said about the housing market. The government has gotten heavily into housing. Another point many will try to say is that Republicans have become more radical. This is lunacy. At most, the GOP may be slightly more economically right in some areas, but the political leaders of the party did not change. Republican leaders have seemingly dropped any care about debt or the growing problem of Social Security and the expanse of government health care. If anything, the party is led by mostly center-right regulationists at the national level. As for cultural views, the party as a whole has become more and more libertarian, and more Republicans don't really care about gay marriage, but instead desire incarceration reform, police reform, and drug law reduction. The left are the ones who have gone vastly more left in economics and are currently trying to destroy the cultural values of America. If anyone is to blame for America's current problems, it's predominantly because of the left. The left side of politics has dropped any semblance of reality and has gone fully into the desire of gaining power, influence, and utopianism. As to whether this will lead to a civil war of some sort for America, I can't say. But things will probably have to get much worse before they can get better. Right now, we are in a cultural decline. The values that the left had, at least somewhat held, are gone and may not return for a long time. At the moment, the only thing we can do is to reinvigorate the right and inform the moderates. Right now, the left holds most of the cards. What the right needs to do is go into the fields the left controls. That is the one way to gradually change America back to what it was before this decline. Anyways, thank you for listening. If you liked it, please give my original piece 50 claps. And of course, share it everywhere you know. And if you really like my content, please consider donating to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi. Do all this, and I'll see y'all later.